Hi everybody, and welcome to Josiah is Right. You don't see me, you hear me, because I'm presenting you the final few games, well not quite the final few games, games 4, 5, and 6 of my Stanley Cup Finals appearance in career mode. So you see there the lovely city of Pittsburgh where I'm from. So it's pretty cool because when I was playing this, I randomly got drafted by the Dallas Stars. This is actually the end of my third season. So the first season was in the minors. I got drafted by the Stars, and then I was made my way to the first year to the conference championships where we lost. Unfortunately, I did my part. I scored like 30 goals, but hey, you can only do so much. And here we are playing Pittsburgh with a chance to sweep. So my hometown team, we are up 3-0 with a chance to just put this series away in an instant. You can see out at the beginning here some really cool stuff. Just the way the game just really creates the experience of being a live broadcast with Ed Olczyk and Doc Emmerich there. It's a really cool experience. So right off the bat, Coach O there, former Pittsburgh coach, Coach Olczyk, talked about getting off to a good start for both teams, particularly for the team that's behind. So basically here you can see the live game in real time at the beginning, and here we go off to our goalie coming out of the net and fluke goal automatically. So terrible start for my team, the Dallas Stars. But as a Pittsburgh fan, you're kind of like, hey, Phil Kessel scored. So it's a weird experience because obviously I wanted to win, but I also still am a Pittsburgh person. And then here we go. They score almost immediately again after that. Again, I edited down the time, but you can see it's barely into the game, and they just keep scoring. And then in the meantime, they score again. If you haven't played the Be a Pro mode, you actually have to be controlling, and when you're not on the ice, you can watch or simulate the rest, and then they keep scoring. So here they are, already up 4-0, and as you see right now, and counting. Just like that. 5-0. Really an insurmountable lead, which I'll spoil it for you. It's the third period. My team, the Stars, does not come back from that deficit. However, you can see here, I did do a little bit of damage getting a goal on the board, and by the end of it, I actually, again, spoiler alert for those of you who don't want this spoiled, I do finish with a hat trick. But again, we immediately score. They score right away. 6-1 with 11 minutes in the third. It's not going to happen even in a video game where it's not totally the most realistic. You can see the goalie got pulled here. Again, this is game 4 where just off to an absolutely disastrous start. They just kept scoring and scoring and scoring and closed the gap again a little bit, but when you have 6 goals against you and you just do not have enough time, it's probably not going to happen. And as I said, you can see I have over 30 goals, but you don't have enough in this game. And then again, one more goal to make it 6-3. It would not improve from that point. We'd be stuck at 6-3. We wouldn't make the comeback in this game. We would not win it in Pittsburgh, to be fair. Part of me is okay with that. I hate to see another team win it on my ice, even though I am on the other team in this video game. So that's the dynamic of it. For the next game, Game 5, we are back to Dallas. So perfect story, right? As a Pittsburgh kid, my team can get that win on their home ice, and then my created guy can finally get his glory and amongst his fans in Dallas, Texas, which is a place that I've driven through, never properly visited. We get off to a good start. Without me even playing, they score a goal, come out on the ice. Things are looking really up in this game. It looks like it's going to just go our way, and automatically I get the second goal with just no time off the clock here. We're just, in the first period. As the game continues, though, you'll see things change as the Penguins get a goal, and I get a little nervous, I'll admit. It didn't seem like they would win it. The first 3 games, which there's no footage of, I didn't capture it, they dominated. I was sure coming into the next game that it would be easy, that I could just roll right through them and take them out. But here we are, 2-2. We score again. I get the goal myself. Make it 3-2. But you're going to see, this was actually probably the best game in the series, very back and forth, and then my fault there, missed my guy, and they scored. So it just kept going and going. Here we go. Once again, without me on the ice, Penguins score. That's how this one's going to end. It's not going to be a victory for the Dallas Stars. You can see the Penguins celebrate with a chance now to win another one in Pittsburgh and then send it to Dallas for that final Game 7 and potentially win the Stanley Cup. against a team that was up 3 games on them. So we're at 3-2, and we are now entering Game 6. Game 6 back in Pittsburgh, and here these guys talk about how awesome the fans are. And I know the last Stanley Cup, Pittsburgh fans were kind of offended about all the Nashville fan love, but we're some pretty good fans, I'll say. And then, right away, I get another goal. So, Pittsburgh kid does good in Pittsburgh in a fictional video game that doesn't really exist. Regardless, my guy scored. We're up ahead. Okay, we can win this thing. My whole, I don't want to win it on my Pittsburgh ice, be damned. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, the face the guy makes there is just absolutely terrible. I hate that. But hey, look at this. Another goal. An assist on that one. We're up 2-0 early. It's the first period. 2 goals. We're just going to sail through this one, it seems like. Things are going well. Then on the next face-off here, or a little bit later, though. Still in the first period, and then Pittsburgh evens things up. Well, not evens things up. Gets on the board, rather. It's now 2-1. Shortly later, Pittsburgh will even things up with another missed assignment on my part. I'm more of an offensive defenseman in the video game, hence 30-something goals and probably a pretty terrible plus-minus overall. And then in the meantime, Pittsburgh goes up 3-2, and the struggle here, we were able to tie it. A nice feed from my guy to Nishkinen, but Pittsburgh is not done. They're not going to quit. And again, this game was another really good one. They go ahead. Sidney Crosby himself gets the goal, as he will do from time to time, more often than not, and it's just not looking good. Iceberg celebrates, as does Mr. Crosby. And again, it's weird to see Sid score and not be happy about it. We get back on the board, and they see, my mind is slipping because I'm used to playing as the Penguins. So we get back out there, a nice play to turn it back over. You see right there, that was me. I bordered a guy right there. That was me personally. They go down, extra man on the ice, empty net. They are able to right here score, and that puts them ahead 5-4. You will see shortly here that I was ejected for the rest of the game. So Game 6 in Pittsburgh, I got ejected. We would then lose the game, final of 6-4, as you'll see in just a second here, and that was it. I was done. We were now even at 3-3, leading us into Game 7. So next video, I'm going to show you Game 7, so be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and come back for Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals.